So let's just move on further towards the question number 6, which says that express in the form P by Q, where P, Q are integers. So let us suppose we are talking about the point 1 or the part 1 in which we have to convert 0.6 bar into the form of P by Q. So it is an easy task. So let us suppose we are solving the very first part. So let us we are taking another part as well, that is 0.47 bar. So first of all we are solving the first part as, so let us suppose I am solving the very first part, that is 0.6 bar. So in order to solve this, first of all we have to suppose it as any particular variable. So let x is nothing but is equal to 0.6 bar, which can also be written as 0.6666 and so goes on. So let us suppose this is nothing but the equation number 1, and as we know that after a decimal point there is only one digit that is repeating itself, so we will multiply this particular equation by 10. So multiply equation number 1 by 10. After multiplying equation number 1 by 10, so it will be like 10 into x, which is equal to 10 into 0.6666 and so goes on. So it will be like 10x is equal to 6.6666 and so goes on. So this is nothing but equation number 2. So the next step would be like, we have to subtract the second and the first equation. So we are subtracting second and first equation as 2 minus 1. So it is nothing but the second equation. We have to subtract the second and the first equation. So it will be like 10x and x is equal to 0.6666 and so goes on. We have to subtract these two equations. So it will be like 10x minus 1x is nothing but 9x, which is equal to 6.666 and so goes on. Subtracting this one, so it will be like 6.0000 and so goes on. So let us suppose I'm calling this equation as equation number 3rd. So from equation number 3rd, we get the equation as 9x, which is equal to 6. So after solving it for the value of x, it is nothing but 6 by 9. So we can even also make it into the lowest form as 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 3 is 9. So it is nothing but 2 by 3. So hence we can say that x, which can be represented as a 0.6 bar, can be represented as 2 by 3. So it is nothing but our desired solution set. So this is our solution, or we can say the desired results. So this is nothing but the P by Q formation of 0.6 bar. Now let's just move on towards the second part. The second part is like, let us suppose we are finding out the solution set of this particular question. So we have to suppose first of all the number 0.47 bar by any particular variable. So let us suppose I'm taking it as y. Let y is equal to 0.47 bar. So we can write it as 0.47777, because the only number repeating over here is nothing but 7. So first of all we have to take a non-repeating number, or we have to take the non-repeating number on the other side. So we are multiplying the equation number 1 by 10. So let us suppose we are multiplying equation number 1 by 10. So it will be like 10 into y, which is equal to 10 into 0.474777 and so goes on, not 47. Only number which is repeating over here is 7. So it will be like 10y is equal to 4.7777 and so goes on. So let us suppose I'm calling this equation as equation number 2. Now we know that after the decimal point, the only number or the only digit which is repeating itself is nothing but 7. So it means that we have to further multiply this particular number by 10, because the only number which is repeating over here is nothing but 7. So the next step would be like, multiply equation number 2 by 10. Because the only digit which is repeating after the decimal point is nothing but 7. So it will be like 10 into 10y, which is equal to 10 into 4.7777, and so goes on. So it will be like 100y, which is equal to, it will be nothing but 47.777, and so goes on. So let us suppose I'm calling this equation as equation number 3rd. So we have to subtract the equation number 3rd and the second all together. So we are subtracting 3 and the second equation. So 3 minus 2, it will be like 10y, which is equal to 4.777, and so goes on. So after subtracting these two equations, let us suppose we are subtracting these two equations, it will be like a 90y, which is equal to 43. 47 minus 4 is nothing but 43.000, and so goes on. So let us suppose I'm calling this equation as equation number 4. So from the equation number 4, what we are getting? We are getting 90y is equal to 43. After solving it for the value of y, it will be nothing but 43 by 90. And we know that from equation number 1, we know that y is nothing but is equal to 0.47 bar, which is nothing but is equal to 43 by 90. So this is nothing but the P by Q formation of the particular question which is given to us, that is 0.47 bars. P by Q formation is nothing but 43 by 90. So this is all about finding out or expressing any particular number in the form of P by Q.